Hi everybody, so I'm going to be doing number 13, which is reading through a spiral. So the problem starts like this. It starts with a right triangle with both legs having length 1. I'm going to find the length of that hypotenuse. And then suppose we draw a line of length 1 perpendicular to that hypotenuse we just found, and that makes a new triangle, as illustrated in the problem. What is the length of this new hypotenuse? And then suppose we continue in this manner, describe a formula for the lengths of all the hypotenuses. So that first triangle is 1 by 1, so you can actually use the Pythagorean theorem to find the length of the first one. So that's just 1 squared plus 1 squared, and if you take the square root of that, that's just square root 2. So that means we drew a perpendicular line of length 1 to that leg. That means we have something that's square root 2 by 1, so you take square root 2 squared plus 1 squared, and then square root that. That should give you square root 3. And then if we do that same thing again, that's square root 3 squared plus 1 squared, it gives square root 4. So I figured that meant if I had a kth hypotenuse, that means that the length of that would be square root k plus 1. So I just made this little table that kind of illustrates that. So there were triangles. So the first triangle, the length is hypotenuse 2. The second triangle is length square root 3. And the third one is length square root 4. And I think you can kind of see the pattern, so I just kind of found that number of triangles. If you're on the kth one, the hypotenuse has to be square root k plus 1.